All right, we have Nick Sulzer here with us. He a junior, sophomore in eligibility from Cleveland, Ohio. St. Ed's product. Going to do our weekly Q&A with him. And Nick, just first of all, big match this week. Going up to Maryland, big rival. Talk a little bit about that match.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be exciting. You know, it's a good atmosphere down in Maryland, and everyone knows about the Maryland heckler that seems to annoy every UVA fan to ever exist. So it's definitely going to be a fun atmosphere, and you know they're a tough team, and they're very good, especially in their position. So I'm looking forward to the matchup.
The roles this year kind of reversed. Maryland in the past has been more of the favorite. This year, you guys come in ranked 11th in the country. Just talk about more being the hunted this year rather than the huntee.
Yeah, it's always fun when you have a target on your back. You know a lot of people are out to kind of get you, and that just motivates our team to work harder. You know, this isn't a team that slacks when their back's against the wall, and we're not a team that slacks when people are trying to beat us. So I think that even though the roles are flipped, we still have the same mentality. We're going out to dominate and put points on the board, and I think that's something that our team does a lot better this year than last year. You know, everyone that is, you know, quote unquote supposed to win really goes out and sets the tone early and takes advantage of that mentality.
What's it been like for you guys this year? You got your highest ranking ever. You're getting a lot of notoriety, not just locally but nationally as well. What's that been like for you in the program?
You know, I think it's just a way that that we can kind of see that what we've been doing is actually working. You know, there is a method to the madness, and before in the past, you know, we've had some letdowns at the end of the season. We've had some letdowns, you know, in the middle of the season. But right now, we're kind of rolling high, and I think that everyone's taking that as more fuel to the fire. You know, we're just kind of using that momentum, and we're sticking to our game plan, and everything's been working out well. So,
So it's your third year in the program.
Yeah.
Technically, you're an upperclassman now.
Yeah.
What's different for you now versus first year? Obviously, you're having your best year since you've been here. What's different for you?
I think I'm just comfortable with the system. I'm not afraid to speak up and do what I feel like I'm not afraid to speak up and do what I feel is best for me, and I think people kind of see that and are taking their own right with that as well. And I think that's what's important right now is just being comfortable with the system and the coaches to speak up and let them know how I feel.
Obviously, you're having a good year, but everything comes down to those last couple of tournaments. You got some good experience last year. What did you learn, ACC championships, NCAA championships, going through that last year?
Well, I think I learned how much I really love wrestling. You know, when you have a big setback and a failure, it's hard to get back on the mat and try to figure out positions that you struggled in or positions that, you know, cost you an All-American plaque or a national title. But I think I realized how much I really do love wrestling, and you know, I got right back in, you know, after a week break after NCAAs, and now I'm where I'm at now. So I think my love and desire for wrestling is continuing to improve, and I think that's what sets the big difference right now is I'm always looking to get better. I'm always looking to be in the room and to improve. So ultimately, at the end of the year, I reach my goals this year, not like I did last year.
That seems to be a mentality, though, going across the program, not just you.
Yeah. I mean, I think now that we're winning and now that we're catching, you know, that national attention, it's fun. It's fun to get in there and to figure things out, and it's fun to win. And I think that's what it's catching fire here.
What's the ceiling for this program? What do you see moving forward?
I mean, like you said, I'm from St. Ed's, so we have that mentality to win. And at St. Ed's, you know, Coach Irvis and Coach F always instilled 14 members in the lineup, 14 state champs. I think that's what we can do. It's 10 members in the lineup and 10 national champs, and I think that's the limit for us.
Before we get to that point, you've got national duels coming up as well. First time that we've been in that tournament. What do you think that's going to be like moving forward?
It's going to be exciting. It's definitely going to be another big mark for the program. I feel like, you know, I think we have Nebraska and then Cornell, so a real big Big Ten team that's tough. And I think if we get the ball rolling early and we set the pace, we can beat both those teams and make our first Final Four appearance for the national duels will be huge.
All right. Thanks, Nick.
Thank you.